I'm going to tell you a story about an artist. His name was Luis Jimenez. Luis Jimenez was a sculptor, and he was an emerging artist. A gallery in town saw his work, and she offered him a show. She had two galleries in her gallery. The bigger gallery would go to one of her more established artists, and she would introduce Luis's work in the smaller gallery. Luis may have been an emerging artist, but his ego was already pretty fully formed. He wanted both galleries. When she refused, he said nothing. But the date for the arrival of his work came and went, and nothing arrived. There was no Luis. The next day, and suddenly it was the day of the opening. And the other artist's gallery was ready, but Luis's gallery was empty. People started to arrive. The gallerist pushed people toward the first gallery. Everyone was mingling, drinking their wine, doing their thing, and all of a sudden Luis entered. Under his arm he had a roll of butcher paper, and in his hand he had a Sharpie. He went into his empty gallery and he sat down on the floor, and he drew. Luis may have been a sculptor, but he could draw like no one's business. Incredible draftsman. He finished one drawing. He ripped off the sheet of paper, threw it aside. Someone from the other gallery had wandered in. They'd seen what he'd done, and they scooped that piece of paper up. I'll buy it. Another person came in. Another person came in. Suddenly, everyone left the first gallery, and they all came to watch Luis draw. Every single one of those drawings sold out. The next day, when his sculptor arrived to be placed in the gallery, they were sold out too. Now, I'm not advising that any artist do this. It's incredibly unprofessional, and it doesn't do great things for your reputation. But I love that story.